It is the morning of October 30th. Let's do a quick high-level overview of the altcoin market because unfortunately, that's all I have time for. So we're looking at the Bitcoin dominance chart here. If this chart is new to you, as it goes up, it means that Bitcoin's beating altcoins. As it's going down, it means that altcoins are beating Bitcoin. And we are still getting pushed down from the area of resistance we've been talking about for like well over a month now that we have highlighted to be likely resistance for Bitcoin dominance and the potential to see this start to reverse and start to see altcoins run. That is this batch of the 12, 55, and 21 week exponential moving average. We are looking at the weekly chart here for Bitcoin dominance. And we can see that momentum on the Bitcoin dominance chart is still overall bearish and was getting more bearish despite Bitcoin dominance going upwards. So we are still hopeful that this area around 60% will act as a stiff wall to then turn Bitcoin dominance, have this come down. And that would only happen if altcoins were about to run. And if we zoom in on Bitcoin dominance on the daily time frame, you can kind of see that the wicks that we're getting have now started to round over a little bit. This could be the beginning of a rounding top pattern, which is a top indicator and is a sign that potentially bearish, or excuse me, oh my god. Bullish momentum for Bitcoin dominance is starting to wane, and you might see that dip, particularly because we had a pretty great looking bearishly engulfing candle on yesterday's daily chart. And when we pop on over to the total three, so this is the total market cap of all altcoins minus Ethereum. So this is the true risk on market for crypto. It is sitting at just above $1 trillion, which on the weekly chart is the 21-week exponential moving average here. And momentum is still bullish despite us getting that crazy sell-off that one day. And also a little bit more of a continued sell-off afterwards. So as long as we hold $1 trillion, as long as we hold the 21-week exponential moving average, and we are in oversold territory on our stochastic RSI, this could be a bottom. However, we're not entirely oversold. So the door is still open for us to potentially have a dip downwards. But do remember, in 2 days, we are expecting some kind of announcement between the United States and China for some type of a trade deal. It seems likely, at least. If not, then yeah, markets will fall as a result. But if there is a trade deal, I would expect Bitcoin, altcoins, stocks, for the most part, to all do pretty damn well. And we will take a look at Ethereum super quickly on the weekly chart. We are starting to fall below a key area of support here that has acted as a place for bulls to come in and buy pretty repeatedly. And we are trying to hold the 21-week exponential moving average. And this magenta line is very important because we need to hold it to maintain the bullish breakout of this 4-year long pattern for Ethereum that still has a target of just about $8,000.